You know, Jamie, as we sit here making this, we're right in the almost middle of summer right now. It feels fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
But we're also in Cleveland, Ohio. We know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Sooner than we think, there's going to have that first cold snap, and sometimes it can come surprisingly. And winter's a tough time for plumbing, isn't it?
It can be, absolutely.
What do you have to just remember and think about and not forget?
So a lot of people tend to forget through summer and then fall that the freezing is coming sooner than later. You know, we only get, 2-3 months of nice weather in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So once the cold weather starts coming, you start getting those sub 32 degree temperatures. A lot of people forget their hoses are hooked up or the spigot's still on. You know, the hose is still charged with their little handheld sprayer that they turn on and off from the hand.
Water is actually
and
in the hose,
just
and
pressurizing that
true.
whole hose. So now it's freezing. All of a sudden, you got water spraying everywhere in your basement because the water line froze. You forgot to turn it off.
Hey, can I tell you about a problem I had a few years ago? And I actually had an outside spigot that I guess it split or something in the cold.
Yeah.
Itself. Is there anything I can do to? And it's an outdoor spigot. It's against an outdoor wall. Is there anything?
So the best method for those is to just turn the water off to the spigot.
Okay.
Once the weather's getting colder, and a lot of people, most houses do have shutoffs inside for the spigot individually.
Yeah.
Turn it off. You open the spigot. Very important to open the spigot because if you just turn the water off and leave the spigot charged, that's still water sitting in there that will freeze and it's going to bust.
It swells and breaks. Okay.
So you got to turn the spigot off inside, or turn the shutoff valve inside, and then you have to open the spigot, let the water drain out. Now it's not pressurized. It will not freeze. It will not break. Those are the key things. And then people forget to take your hose off. So a lot of people the newer houses have the frost-free silcox.
What is that?
Those they shut off. They have like a longer shank.
Okay.
So the actual shut off, the washer, is actually either 6,
Way in there.
8, or
Okay.
10 inches inside. The design of that is so that where it shuts off is going to be in an insulated area. So the water's sitting back here, on the outside of the house
I got
is
you.
here. So as you turn it off, the water drains out of the spigot. However, if you have a hose on it and it's full of water, you leave the hose on, you turn it off, the water cannot drain out. So now it gets cold freezing temperatures, the hose freezes, the spigot freezes, and it breaks. So you have to take that hose off to let that water drain out once the temperatures are colder to make sure that it's it's doing its job.
And a question in case somebody watching has got an older house like I do, because I do have one, and I cannot turn off the water to that outside. I don't have a little valve. Could I have a one of those longer, what you're just describing, installed?
Yeah, you can absolutely. We could come out, take a look at everything. It absolutely, in almost every case, you can get a frost-free silcock put in, and at the same time, it would be a great idea to put a shut-off there too, just so you can isolate it and shut it off in the winter.
That's great. Well, they always say water's it's one of the house's worst enemy, and usually we're talking about rain and coming in, but man, wintertime when it's freezing and doing stuff, it can play some heck with your plumbing. So make sure you're ready to go, and if any problems come up, give Jamie and the guys at Carlon a call.